Hey, D Free, what's happening?
What's going on, man?
Hey, man, we just warming it up. Give it a minute. You know, everybody doing their thing.
Yeah.
What's up with you, my guy?
Nothing much going on,
Hey, man, we just warming it up. Give it a minute. You know, everybody doing their thing.
man? Yeah.
What's up with you, my guy? Same old stuff, same old stuff. But the gift that just keep on giving, boy. I'm telling you. Just when you strapped, here he come. What's happening? What's happening? Let's get it rolling, man. Let's get it rolling. Let's go. Hey, man, what's up? What's up? Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. I'm getting this together. I apologize. All right. All right. So let's get it going, man. Wildin' out Wednesdays. Y'all see, I got it in my kung fu format today because we're about to. What's up? You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? What's everybody? Yeah. Yeah, Kui, what's happening? D-Hive, what's happening? Oh, Red, what's popping? Peace to the guys and the goddesses. Yo, this shit is funny, bro. PGH, what's good? Peace, God, peace. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Hey. Man, today's the day, man. No boxing gloves, no MMA gloves, no leather gloves. We straight knuckling up. Wow, and now Wednesdays. Let's give everybody a chance to settle in. I seen my brothers over there doing their thing. Divine, what's good, bro? Seen my brother BF still over there cooking. He got the stove on hot. Seen my brother Knockout Boxing 86 TV. He got the stove lit up, plus the oven on, and Champ Side is cooking. A lot of different ways to look at this, depending on where you at with it, right? But I'm gonna look at it from the back, right? Because I've been hitting this from the back since I told y'all about this. So I'm gonna keep hitting it from the back, ladies and gentlemen. Paul.
Man, I ain't even come on today.
Music play through. Hey, man. Yeah. Man, wilding out Wednesdays, Tacos Tuesdays has been retired. Rest in power Taco Tuesdays, but wilding out Wednesdays are about to take over the airways every Wednesday or 8 or 8:05ish p.m. Central Standard Time. Let's get it. All right, man. We got the usual suspects in here. We got the young guy, Alan Young, on deck.
Peace, God.
We got the OG, triple OG, the man you can't see, Dwayne Free. You know what I'm saying? In the building. Y'all see the link over there on YouTube. It's pinned in the comments. Y'all know this is just like Taco Tuesdays. The link is there. No need to drop it. It's pinned in the comments. If you want to get in on the conversation, anything you want to say, you ain't even got to type it. You can click the link and come on in, right? This is an open panel with an open discussion with a little bit of structure, right? But before we go, let's pay the bills, right? You want to support the channel? I'm over there at IG at R_Dubs, Facebook under Ricky Williams, Twitch at /R_Dubs, and YouTube, Ricky Williams Boxing is the best way to find us. If you feel like donating to the channel, that Cash App, still the same, $R_Dubs, PayPal at ricky.williams@gmail.com. Y'all know what the news is. Unless you living under a rock and you watch boxing. But Terrence Allen Crawford, Mr. Undisputed, right? Not undisputed. Yeah, Mr. Undisputed at 140, Mr. Pound for Pound Great, right? Is suing his former promoter, Bob Robert Arum. Allen,
Yes, sir.
what you got to say about this?
Man, first of all, it's the great brother, the great ancestor, Khalid Muhammad's birthday, I believe, was either today or yesterday. So I just want to, let y'all know that that was one of my favorite master teachers. So I had to salute to him. But yeah, man, I mean, I gotta give props to Bud, respect to Bud. This might not have been when I would have done it or I would have wanted it to be done, but this is something that I don't know if he can win. I'm gonna be real with you. I want him to win. I don't know if he can win based off the circumstances and based off of what he's contributed to, you know, his case. But I want him to win, and I'm glad he's pursuing this. And a win, versus Bob Arum is gonna be a win for boxing. Everybody knows what Bob Arum is about. Everybody knows Bob Arum's history with Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, fighters of that ilk. And, Bud is just the latest, $1 million slave that he's had. And I think he got tired of it. I don't know if he was letting these things happen, just to stack the ammo up against him or, if this is just something spontaneous. But I'm just ready to see what happens. But I want to tell y'all one thing. Y'all know it wasn't Earl in PBC, right? Y'all can't say it was Earl and PBC no more. And I just want to say another thing before I let the guy Dwayne Freeman cook. You notice how all these quote unquote Bud fans, all the racists and all the coons, they done switched up on Bud. I knew this was gonna happen. I put a tweet out as soon as I saw the news, and I just been seeing it, unfold.
I saw it.
It's been crazy, but I'm gonna give the mic to Dwayne Freeman. See what he got to say.
D free in a place to be. Speak on it, my guy.
Man, thanks for having me on again, once again, Ricky.
Always glad to be back. Glad to be back.
Man, I was out. I didn't even do a live today because I've been working like crazy, so I had to let my body rest. And I woke up and it was like the internet exploded. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm going to everybody panel. They like Bud suing Bob, Bud suing Mom. So I went and did some research, and they say he's suing for discrimination against the black fighters and everything. But I'm like, hold up. How is he suing against discrimination and your whole camp is with Top Rank and majority of your fighters are black? So how are you gonna say it's discrimination? And he's saying he wasn't giving him the big fights or whatever, but Bob is on record saying Bud don't want to make these fights. The Ugas fights is out there, the Keith Thurman fight is out there, the Sean Porter fight is out there, the EJ fight is out there. Bud's not making these fights. And then Bud comes back and said, I know Bob is trying to make all the big fights, so I know his heart. So how are you suing this man now, saying it's all Bob, when Bob is on record? Bob covered all his tracks. You don't have nothing to cover what you saying. You basically agree with everything that Bob said, and it's on record. But now, because you're out of the contract with Bob Arum, now you want to sue him because you see that everybody that was telling you not to re-sign him, we all telling you the truth now. You see that we was telling you the truth. Now all of a sudden you want to re-sign, but you don't have no leg to stand on. Not to mention Bob is a retired lawyer. He knows the court system. He knows he got everything on his side. So you have no legs to stand on. You didn't recanted everything that we were saying. You went against what we were saying and said Bob was right. So how you gonna sue this man now? I mean, we knew it was gonna come out. We knew it was gonna come out. We've been saying it the whole time. But the Bud fans didn't want to see it. They kept saying, "Oh, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Bud is doing what he's supposed to be doing, and this, and that." Now, the shit that hit the fan. Now everything is exploding. But man, that's all I got to say. Like I said, he ain't got no leg to stand on.
Yeah, that's where I really like. I want Bud to win, but just like Dwayne Freeman said, he really don't got a leg stand on with all those comments he made. Oh, I know Bob's heart. You know, Bob has a good heart. You know, all these things. And but Bob's coming out and saying that you don't want to make these fights. How can you really say that? And we know, how can you really say that, you know, you're being discriminated against if Bob has all these things on record and then you're backing Bob up and you're shitting on us? So it's just interesting. It's interesting, man. Like, we got to be realistic, you know.
Man,
Um,
I
there
got.
might be some. Oh,
Go
go
ahead, bro.
ahead.
Go ahead. I
I
mean,
was
cut
just
you
gonna
off.
say that was good. There might be something else, like he might get him for defamation, you know, or something like that. He might be able to get him for something else, but I don't know if, you know, racial discrimination is something.
It's tradition. Hey, I got one thing to say about this, man. Look, look. Shout out to Quee. You know what I'm saying? I had to fight it, Quee one more time for the people in the back, bro. Now let me break this down to y'all, because nobody seemed to want to do this, right? Nobody seemed to want to do this, even though we seen Ashley, what's happening, sis? Like, look, man, let's break it down, because people don't seem like they don't want to do it. They honestly don't, right? Everybody tiptoeing around the situation. But fuck it, I got shoes on. Look, man, he can't sue Bob. What's good? Y'all want the truth of the matter? He can't sue Bob. Let me tell you why. He not promoting you right. He not getting you the big fights. He got you undisputed, right?
Yep.
What I tell y'all, the stuff they use is the stuff you use to stab them with, bro. This is what's gonna happen. Remember, this is what they were saying. He wasn't promoting you right, but you got undisputed. Tay, what's up? Make sure y'all subscribe to Q&A, Love and Sports. Make sure y'all subscribe to Dwayne Freeman. You should already be subscribed. Make sure you subscribe to Tay MMA _combat entertainment. She getting that rolling. Make sure y'all support the sister, because she supports everybody else. Right? He got him undisputed, right? You know the accolades. A champion at 135, right? 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 A champion at 140 in his first fight on a move up, right? The same stuff y'all was saying make him equal to Errol Spence, right? Make him greater than Errol. I'm sorry. That makes him greater than Errol Spence. Oh, he don't make you the big fights? You had Manny Pacquiao on your desk and your manager told you not to sign it. Where's the discrimination? Defamation, Alan Young? If Bob can prove the numbers, where's the defamation?
Yeah.
Yep. It's only defamation if it's a lie.
Right? I keep trying to tell y'all, these people don't understand, bro. And we've been saying it from the get-go. This is how, Ashley, this is how Top Stank does business, baby. It's tradition.
Mm-hmm.
I done made the argument in here for the last 2 years. If we know, as supposedly people who don't understand and are not involved on a day-to-day basis in the business of boxing, if we understand that the modum operandi of Top Rank is a certain way, how does a fighter in a management company that makes their bread and butter on boxing not know? Thomas, what's good, bro? Thanks for coming through. But now you want to sue y'all. But look, but let's track. Since I don't nitty G, peace, God, peace. Since I never know what I'm talking about. This is what people tell me, right? No disrespect to nobody, bro. This is what people tell me. I never know what I'm talking about, right? Funny how, right? All this happens right when the PBC guy, somebody who don't have nothing to do with nothing, come out publicly and say, Bud, the money you asking for, you can't get. When I told y'all a month ago, Bud out on the island, Ain't this what Ricky told y'all?
Yep.
Right? It's different when you got Bob footing the bill, bro. You got a guaranteed check the same way you get up and go to work and get that check every 2 or every Friday. But now he ain't with a he not with a promo company. Who gonna pay that? Who gonna pay the freight? And now he out on the market and he see what he been getting, the money he been collecting consistently, 4, 5 million, 6 million, whatever. He's seeing the people that he going to try to make deals with is telling him, hey, well, I was champion at 135 and undisputed at 140, and I'm the WBO champion, so. But we the bullshitters, right? Mm-hmm. We hate no Bud, right? Anyone tell me where what I'm saying does not make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
Because if that was the case, if what I was saying was such BS, with the talent that he is, if he had marketability, someone would have scooped him up already.
Yep.
$10 million. $10 million. When you would have probably made that plus more in the Manny Pacquiao fight that you refused.
Yep.
Anyone. He's not gonna win. I'm telling y'all right now. If he's lucky, because Bob old and don't give a fuck no more, he might settle out of court. He might, but that still is not going to increase Bud Crawford's market value.
Bob love his money too much. He ain't settling out of court.
Does the class have any questions? This is simple. And we can move on to some real boxing. Because Bud is worried about where that next check coming from. Y'all want to keep it $150. Y'all want to keep it a bean.
Hey, Rick, real quick. I said that earlier on Keon's show. I was like, this is coming out now, right? A day later or 2 days later after Tim Smith put out his statement for his interview, saying that Bud is asking for too much money, but we don't know how much money he's asking for, but he's asking for too much money. Now, all of a sudden, Bud is suing Bob, saying that discrimination and he was being underpaid.
That he wasn't promoted, which means his image ain't big enough. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's been filed in Vegas, the home and top rank, Thomas. Nitty G was good. Daryl Deloach, what's happening, man? Anybody else get this? Is simple, bro. This is simple. This is ABC's 1, 2, 3s. Yep. Right? Everybody else saying all this stuff. This is what it is, bro. It's different when you got that guaranteed money coming in. Jeffrey Lopez, my brother in the building. Izzy, what's happening, bro?
And what his team kept saying, oh, we making money over here. We making money over here. We getting this guaranteed money. They got too many things that going against them. They're not going to win. And all of this stuff is on record.
Bro, if this dude don't got a tape, if he don't got a tape of or email of Bob Arum saying specifically he blackballing him, it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Oh, he got a great lawyer and all that shit. Nah, bro. He said, thanks. Vegas is tough to win where Bob pretty much Vegas, bro. This is easy. This ain't rocket science, bro. This been building up for the past 8 years, bro. Any question?
I was gonna say Bud just got an incompetent team based around him, man, because he just
the person he should be showing is Bomac.
Exactly. That $10 million that he's suing Bob, he should be suing Bomac because he messed him out of $10 million that he would have had.
That's really who he should be suing.
Ain't no reason why you shouldn't find no Pacquiao fight.
But like I told y'all, Bomac is in a conflict of interest with Bud. Didn't I tell y'all that here?
Mm-hmm.
Who's his loyalty to? The people he got fighters that he gonna make money off of for the next 2 decades, or Bud who about to be 34 and aging out the welterweight division? He had made his money with Bud already.
Yep. Just trying to get that last paycheck because Bud already said he's not fighting in his late 30s and he's not fighting in his 40s. So they're trying to make this EJ his last big payday.
And he probably, and I'm telling y'all right now, Bob is like, if you want to fight over here, bro, you gonna do what I say, when I say it, how I say it. That's what Bob telling him right now. Right? You want to make money? Okay.
And another thing is, like I said, he's saying he's suing for discrimination, but your manager is signed with Top Rank with all his other fighters.
With everybody in your camp.
And they're black.
Yeah, so unless they got some hidden emails or something like that, some that they can dig up, then yep.
It's not going nowhere. And if I know Bob, how I know Bob, everything's probably done in third person or third party.
Yeah.
That man been in boxing for decades. He's been in boxing longer than I've been alive.
Yep.
And the one thing y'all should have learned by now, with the T.O. crap, with the Bud crap, with the Mikey Garcia crap, with Floyd, is that to get away from Bob, you gonna have to pay. His paperwork is in order.
Right. If Floyd couldn't get no money out of Bob, what makes you think Bud gonna get money out of Bob?
And he ain't no Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd got a bigger name than Bud ever had, ever will have.
Telling you. K-Rod, what's good, my guy?
What's up, Ricky?
Hey, man, we back. Starting the year off strong, getting back into a while and out Wednesdays. You see what it is at the bottom, bro. Bud, Sue, and Bob, you know the talk of the day. Where you at with it?
I say fuck Terrence Crawford. He's a slave. He's a bitch-ass slave.
Teach what's good.
He needs to be enslaved back to a master. Go back to your master, slave. You're not a black man. You are just a coon slave. That's who you are. Honestly, if this was any other fighter, we would be literally just saying pretty much the same thing, right? So it's like, Terrence Crawford, you did this to yourself. You know, like the whole world told you to not fucking re-sign him, you know, like with Bob Arum, and here you are, you know, just, you know, like making you look way more dumber to the very, like, pretty much to the whole entire world. That's pretty much it. So,
man,
yeah.
God dang, man. I'm not gonna go that far on it, but I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You know what
I just hate Bud. I just don't like him now.
But like I said, it's not even, to me, like I told y'all, I'm just being honest about the situation. It's not even about liking or who you don't like. It's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think because you think the part that's tripping me out right now, as usual, is the Bud fans. You know what I'm saying? Saying that, oh, Bud putting boxing on his back. No, he not, bro. He worried about where that money coming from. He ain't put, if he did, like, why you ain't do it when it costs you something? Y'all see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like Mikey Garcia sat on the sideline for 2 years to make his point. Right?
Yeah.
And my thing is, all these quote unquote Bud fans, these dick sucking ass Bud fans, they quiet. They know where to be found. You know?
DP Rocker.
and all these guys that was before Bud that got out of Top Rank, all of them had bigger names than Bud, and all of them was they wasn't white. They was all of a racist. They got bigger names. So if they didn't have no lawsuit against Bob, what makes you think Bud gonna have a lawsuit against Bob?
On, bro.
And like my brother DP Rocker say, it's unbelievable. I was just gonna say, like my brother DP Rocker say, unbelievable.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey DP, what's up, guy? How you doing?
How y'all doing tonight? I just seeing what's going on with y'all. You know, I want to cook on this topic too.
Hey man, you
Hey,
got
GP.
the fight going forward, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't know if y'all saw that documentary with the Muhammad Ali documentary on PBS, and I watched it's like 4 parts, and Bob Arum was in maybe like part 3 or 4. Bob Arum is a lawyer by trade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if a lot of people know that. Bob Arum got his paperwork together, and Bob Arum was robbing Muhammad Ali. This is all documented.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, and y'all know how petty Bob is.
Mm-hmm.
My whole thing of it is, why you suing them now and you re-signed with them back in 2018 when everybody was telling you to leave them alone?
It's a great question. It's a great question, but the thing is, bro, is that these is questions that's already been asked and answered. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the relevance of this. I understand everybody all up in arms and excited because it's Bob. You know what I'm saying? Right? That is Bob. But bro, like we've been saying forever, not just me, but everybody, bro. You chose L Flowers. What's up, sis? You chose this path. This is no secret of how Bob operates. This is what I'm saying. Ashley, Quee is tradition.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
Right?
Yeah.
What I tell y'all all the time, you look, if you know what a snake is, you should know how to move around them. But everybody know Bob a snake when it comes to business. He's a shrewd businessman. Hate it all you want. That's just what it is. And to get away from him, you gotta pay or you gotta finish out that paperwork. We see what went on with Tio.
Yep.
We seen what went on with Tio. We seen how Mikey Garcia had to pay out and sit on a bench for 2 years. This is not rocket science. This is not that new telescope. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Rick, you know what's crazy though, man? You would have thought that people would have done their research on how Floyd Mayweather got out of his contract. Now, I remember it, briefly that some behind-the-scenes stuff had to take place. We won't go into all that. But the thing was, though, and it was pre-social media, but, word of mouth was, it was what it was. Why didn't people take that format and do what he did and not sign with that guy?
I told y'all what it is, bro. You gotta be willing to put that money up and gamble on yourself. Bud wasn't willing to do that. Case avoid, peace, God. And now that he out here on the island by himself, y'all seen what I said? Arrow, you know how Tom Hanks was like, "Well, son, that's
right.
Right. That's Bud Crawford right now. Arrow, bro. He don't have no backers, bro.
Nope.
You a product, but you can't get moved because nobody's willing to pay you what you used to paying. Let me say this. Right. So let's look at this. So this is almost a direct mirror to the this is almost a direct mirror in comparison as far as the situation to Devin versus Kambosos, right? So look, y'all see the room out and we can move on because that's the next subject, right? Right? We can move on, right? So because this is gonna tie into that. Right? So this is what I'm saying. So Kambosos was out here trying to shop himself to everybody else to get the most money for the fight for his belts, right? And we all agree upon that, right? Right.
Yeah, right. Facts.
But when he went out to say, and BF, shout out to BFTV, he was just cooking on this about how he couldn't go to Tank and be like, I want this amount of money. Floyd and I'm like, we don't give a fuck about them belts. Right? Who is you? You just stepped on the scene, my guy. We gonna pay you. This is Tank Davis.
Right.
Right? We gonna pay you what you want to pay you. If you want, Tank ain't trying to get a fight with you. You trying to get a fight with Tank. You see what I'm saying? Right? So he can do that, right? He can pussyfoot around that, right? But what he end up going back to, he go back to where? To Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn know what he been paid already. He know what he's worth. Y'all see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right? So, and this is Kambosos can't go price himself out with nobody else because his value is not on the market, is not that high. The only reason Kambosos name is in the equation is because he got them belts from Tio.
Yep.
Right? This is the same with Bud Crawford, bro. He got to go beg Bob. He got to go back to Bob's feet because the money he get, he not going to get nowhere else.
And we all know Bob is petty. Bob
Yeah.
is petty.
And what Bob going to say? You want to eat here? Eat on the floor. Eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you
Yep. Eat on the floor.
on Four Brothers, it was like,
Four
eat.
brothers.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Eat.
Bob is Suge Knight, man. Seriously, like Top Rank is like Death Row Records. Real talk.
Yeah.
Planet 619 said Floyd bought himself out from up and under Bob over a decade ago. You still, after all this time, Bob hasn't plugged such a leak by making it more difficult. That's what I'm saying, Planet 619. Y'all
Yeah,
see
Bob.
what I'm saying? Like, this is ABC's 1, 2, 3s, man.
Bob been holding Bud over a balcony for about a few years now. So
And when
Man.
he had the chance to get away, he went back out on the balcony.
and not
But I
only that,
do
he
think
made all
it's
those comments back in Bud. You know, I mean, not back in Bob Arum, making it seem like Bob was trying to get in these fights. You done shot yourself in the foot even more. You over here backing the dude. I know Bob's heart. You know, Bob has a good heart. You know, Bomac big ass talking about, oh, that's just Bob being Bob, and he's discriminating against you. Now I
and that's
believe him.
that's the crazy part about it, because you see all these fans going in on, like, certain YouTubers or whatever, but I don't see nobody flooding Bob's page about what Bob said about Bud.
Oh,
I don't never see that.
bro, they was making excuses for him.
These so-called Bud fans real quiet. You know,
Listen,
Yeah.
they was making excuses for him. They still making excuses for him now.
Exactly.
Oh, he's doing what's right for boxing. Why didn't you do it when your contract was on the line? Right? You can't eat from the table. Then you can't order the steak and eat it, and then when they bring out the check, say, "Oh, I didn't like that food."
Nope.
you done ate the whole plate.
And can I get
And-
a water to go? This is what he's doing. Like, these people don't understand. Not y'all, but people be so caught up in what they believe is the culture. No, the culture he was in was the top ranked culture when he was getting a check, when he was getting 4, 5, 6 million for beating on bums. And then go out into the true marketplace where it's true competition, and you think you don't get the same money that your guy that y'all agreed to, when everybody know, including Bob, said it out in public, and you didn't dismiss the argument. You didn't say nothing about it. At that point, you didn't sit out no fight and say, "Oh, I need to get this worked out with Bob." Right? I know his heart. Y'all don't know him like I do. You was dancing with his wife in Nebraska, nigga.
Hey, there's some truth to what Bob's saying too.
I've been telling y'all that, guy. He's a liar, but you got to know when he telling the truth. When Bob talking that shit, when he cussing it, he don't give a fuck, bro. I'm telling you.
Right. Exactly.
Bob lies about everything except for when it comes to the money.
Exactly. Exactly.
And he's stingy about his money. And another thing is, you saying Bob discriminate, but Bob was the one that bought you out of your contract with your first promotional company.
Say it again. He saved you, bro. That's what people not saying. Y'all all want to jump on this Black Lives Matter shit, black fist in the air and shit, when this ain't got shit to do with this. This is business, bro. The time he should have took that stand is don't sound with Bob and go out there and make your own motherfucking way, bro. TBC Promotions, you could have been done that shit. You could have been through the heartache and the pains of growing your business. He ain't no different than somebody who been sitting in the office getting a check and that business closed. And then you go out and you see as a new hire, you thinking you gonna get the same money you got. No, the fuck you not.
Right. Actually, in 2017 was the time for him to go on his own. You just got undisputed. You could have hit the ground running.
Mark it back. And like I said, at that point, we was the ones saying, why ain't Bud Crawford on nobody's pound for pound list? Y'all remember that?
Yep.
They was still pushing Lomachenko and all that other shit. Why
He had a
ain't
chance
on
to fight
pound
everybody. He had a chance to fight everybody.
Come on,
It
man.
was lined up for him to fight whoever he wanted to fight. So when Bob said he didn't want to make the big fights, yeah, I believe him. I believe him.
This is all a pain of Bud's own doing, man. Talking about him, you always got a choice. Sometimes the choice is just uncomfortable, man. Sometimes the choice is uncomfortable. That's all it is. But a lot of times that uncomfortable choice is the one you got to pick to get to where you got to get. Anyways, man. Hey, best of luck to you in your career, Bud Crawford.
I think he boxed in.
I ain't gonna lie. I hope he wins, but he done shot himself in the foot. He done said too much against his own case.
Yep.
Remember, y'all
That's
heard it
all
here
they
first.
gotta do. That's all they gotta do. Is that stuff that Bud was saying and Bomac was saying, and I really think Bomac is an agent. Like I really think, like you said, Rick, like God, Bomac, he got too much self-interest with Top Rank. He got too many fighters over there.
Riding with Bud. You got too
much.
And
like you said, God, Bud is on his way out. Keyshawn Davis, they the new ones. They coming up. You know? And you have some other black fighters saying that Top Rope treat him well. So you gotta get somebody up. You have to do something. Like, I don't know what he's gonna do. Like, I really think, honestly, I think he should have just put his pride to the side and tried to negotiate with EJ, you know, or do whatever. But like, we here now.
I think he already talked to him.
Yeah.
I think he already talked to PBC.
I'm gonna step out real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, bro. You just come back through, bro. I think he already talked to him.
Hey, for real, I think he'll hold up undisputed, man. I think he would hold it up.
I agree.
And now we seeing all these so-called Bud fans what their true colors is.
Oh yeah.
All these dudes back in Bud, they love Bud.
Bro, young God, I've been laughing at this all day, bro. I can't even lie to y'all. I've been laughing at this all day. Let me get some of these chats, y'all. Let me get some of these chats. The D-Hive, he said they too busy worried about what Spence doing while their favorite fighter was being held hostage and brainwashed. Bro, get out. Y'all seen the video? Man, I'm getting sick of y'all, bro. Y'all better give me my credit, bro. Planet 619 said, thank you, Alan Young. Bud had his chance when the deal expired, and he went right back. Bob is Harvard-trained lawyer who keeps company of similar ilk. Facts, bro. These TR deals probably have a bunch of poison pills. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. What did T.O. Daddy say? We should have stayed with Top Rank. Ain't that what he said?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Y'all better catch up, bro. She said,
father, bro.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, but
Bob father, man. I'm telling you, boy, Bob is shrewd, man. He's
y'all
shrewd.
can hate Bob all y'all want, but when it comes to the business of boxing, he know what the fuck he doing. You have to know what you're dealing with, bro, to be able to deal with it. Right? And a lot of these people going there, you know, nigga cheese and handshaking and shit, you know what I'm saying, all the time getting bent over. You know what I'm saying? It look good when you get to go buy your mama a house. You know what I'm saying? It look good when you get to go buy that new truck all cash. Right? But it's gonna come a time when I keep trying to tell y'all, paperwork will ruin your life.
Yes, it will.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said it earlier. I heard of somebody live earlier. They said Bob is a starter cap. He's good to start your career out. He's going to get you all the fights to get your name out there. Once that first contract is up, bounce.
Get out, bro. Get out like the movie. She said,
I know.
I'm sorry, bro. Hold on, bro. You said T said, was Bud playing it smart so he doesn't stay sidelined like Mikey, or playing it wrong by not living up to moral standards? Take your pick, bro. But he didn't make the right decision at the right time. Right? The right decision at the wrong time is it's the same as making a bad decision.
Yep.
Right? Thomas said, and at his age, he don't give a fuck what comes out his mouth at this point. Just have to read between the lines of what he facts, bro. L Flower said Bud was in a sunken place and knew he was. Bob was still making Pac-Man pay him for promotion, and Pac-Man didn't need to have Bob help him when he became a big name. Bob milked him, bro. Right?
Ooh, boy. Milked him.
Ashley said, when Quee told me this morning, I said Bud is trying to save face. Hey, it's a number of things, Ashley. It's a number of things, right? He tried. Wait, like, I mean, it could be taken a couple of different ways. You could look at this as trying to get, you know, back on the black fans. You know what I'm saying? Good sides. You know what I'm saying? You could look at it like that. But I know what it is though, because I've been watching this dude since he came up, bro. Like, Bud, like I ain't gonna say Bud the reason I really got back into boxing, but when I saw him, I was like, y'all know what I'm saying? I was like, right? And then the whole test is when EJ started coming up, and when Bud went to 147, Bud's optimal time to fight EJ was EJ was still coming up in the ranks, bro.
Yep.
Didn't do it. Didn't want to move. Like I said, and I ain't mad at it. They got plans. Everybody got plans for their career, but to keep lying about it like that ain't what it was. Nah, bro. Nah, right? And that just simply shows when y'all see like that. Let's like, well, but that's my third topic. We'll get into it, right? L Flower said, I remember when they had Loma over Bud. Exactly, right? Planet 619 said, and Cameron Duncan still gets a piece of Bud. Apparently, Bob said a few years ago that he will always have. Hey, Planet 619.
Hey, Ricky, real quick. He's saying all this and suing Bob, but he's still talking about fighting Josh Taylor.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He gotta eat. Which part of this don't y'all get, bro? He got it. We all gotta eat, God. You tight in the building. The truth.
Don't let that fight go to 12 rounds.
Bro.
Don't let that fight go to 12. They're gonna rob him.
Look, bro. This is a dropping trolls. I gotta give shout outs to my people, man. Drew Titan in the building. What's up, God? Who else we got that slid in? Quee, Drew Titan, Thomas. Somebody else slid in. It jumped on me. Case of void. Dark Truth. There you go. My guy, Dark Truth. What's happening, man? Look, bro. I'm not sorry. Like I said, I'm not sorry for this man because I told y'all for years, bro, this is the way this man was moving, bro. Right? This is simply the way, and this is simply the homes coming, the crows coming home to roost, bro. That's all is. That's all it is. Y'all trying to look at it like, oh, he doing something for the culture. You can't beat Bob. Bob, 90 years old. If anything, he'll pull extensions out the ass till he croak.
Hey, man, Bob was around when the Titanic was built. I'm telling you, man.
This is simply what it is, bro. This is no hate towards Bud Crawford, but I told y'all this is what will happen. He's on an island by himself, and he values himself more than the market does, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's like a fat chick who thinks she cute, bro. I'm sorry, it's what it is. It's like a broke nigga who think he the bomb. No, bro, your market value, that last chick might have valued you the way she did, but you get back on these streets, bro. Nah, dog.
Nah.
This is what's going on with Bud, and he finally starting to realize it. But now, like I said, and yet what y'all got to understand with him not being under promoter, that means Bud has to foot that money up front, right? He ain't got no network saying we gonna cover the venue, we gonna cover the promotion, we gonna cover food, we gonna cover the gate. That money gotta come from somewhere.
You know, 50-50 or no fight, 60-40 in my favor or no fight though, right?
Trying to tell y'all, I told y'all this was gonna happen, man. I told y'all this was gonna happen. Don't nobody want to listen to the kid, man. It's all right, man.
If that fight don't happen this year, if that fight don't happen this year, it ain't happening, man. I'm telling you.
P. Good said, peace, God. I didn't shout you out, bro. He said, this actually good promotion for Bud. He raises his profile in the public eye without fighting a risky fight. Sound like a Bud move. It's all dependent, bro. This stuff takes time. It takes money, P. Good.
It takes a lot of money.
Think Bob ain't got a litany of lawyers for that ass, bro? Y'all is sadly mistaken.
Man, look.
If Bud take this shit to court, he definitely gonna have to fight EJ because he gonna lose a whole lot of money paying those lawyers.
Trying to tell you, Ernest Turner in the building. What's good, my guy? Planet 619. Blood is looking for a lifeline. He surveyed the market, and what he's seeing ain't too pretty. Okay. Let's move on, bro. The Dream versus the Kangaroo. Seems like, as reported by, our guy and yours, Blue Blood Sports TV. Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. Right? Looks like Cambosos and Haney is happening in Australia. Again,
it's official.
This is what Blue, I'm not gonna say it's official. This is what Blue Blood reported. You know what I'm saying? Right? So, what do you guys think of the fight? How it's gonna go, and who you got? D Free, shoot it out, man. D free. Okay.
Must be on mute.
Oh, you said say that again?
Yeah, who you? So we got that fight. If that fight happens down in Australia, who you got and how you see it going?
I got Devin Haney, Wash, and Cambosa. 9 rounds to 3.
9-3. Easy
Yeah,
work.
they're going to try to give Cambosa some rounds, even though he's probably not going to win 3 rounds. They're going to try to give him some rounds because it's going to be in Australia, and they're going to try to take the fight from Devin Haney, but Devin Haney is going to beat him so convincingly that they ain't got no choice but to give it to Devin Haney.
Yeah, man. DP Rocker, what you got on it, bro?
I got Haney, man, 10-2. Honestly.
Ooh, speak on it.
I think Haney gonna wash him, man. And like Dwayne Freeman just said, they probably give him a couple rounds, and because that's Cambosa's, man. But I think he gonna get him out of there. I think Haney just too slick, man. But I gotta applaud Cambosa's for taking the fight, because he tried to tap dance around that for a minute too. He was just like, oh, but I don't know, But finally, I guess he finally caved in and said, yeah, we're gonna fight. Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't think
because they still throwing other people at him like Tank and all these other dudes. But I think Haney gonna style on him.
Okay. K-Rod, what you got on it, bro?
I got Devin by a knockout.
What? What round, bro? What round?
Probably 7th.
Okay. How you see it going? You see it just a wash, or?
I think it's going to be like a Floyd Mayweather versus Gotti type of fight. I think Devin's going to come in there with a lot of, bad intentions to try to knock out Cambosos. If anything, I think Devin needs to turn this into a dogfight rather than, making this into like a boxing match. Because as much as I do, appreciate Devin's boxing ring IQ, I just think the judges are going to try to make it rigged for Cambosos to win. So if I'm Devin Haney, I should try to stop him. But if not, just beat him up convincingly to the point where the judges have to be forced to give it to you. But let's just say if Cambosos somehow wins, knowing that he did not win the fight, there should be some form of justice for that. But I think Devin should definitely go in there and try to stop him. Especially if you're going to fight somebody in their own home country. So,
okay. Hey, if y'all want to get in on this, hey, the link is at the top of the chat, y'all. So this is open panel. We got room for 10. So if anybody want to come through, feel free to come through. L Flower said Bob is going to expose Bo Mac for the house nigga he is, bro. That's what's the dude off what was the slave? What was the slave? What was Samuel Jackson name on the Django?
Steven or something?
Yeah, Steven. That's him, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're like, Bob, you know what I'm saying? He got to get his money, bro. Volks UK, I see you in the building, bro. He said, will Bud be stripped if he's inactive with his lawsuit? I don't think he's not under Bob no more, so the WBO gonna do what the WBO do. Y'all see what I'm saying? Alan Young, what you got on that fight, bro? What you got on Devin versus Cambosos?
I got Haney washing Cambusies. I call him Cambusies because he been kind of pussyfooting around taking this fight, acting like he was gonna fight Devin Haney. Then he started talking all this weird shit. But I got Devin. Devin gonna style on him, man. He don't got nothing for Devin, or it's just like he's a threat. He ain't no threat. Like he's Jeff Horn 2.0, like BFTB say. The first, I always was saying that the first dude he's gonna fight is gonna take them belts off of him, and if it's Devin Haney, then he's gonna take them belts off of him. It's gonna be a great performance by Dev. Like Dwayne Freeman said, it's gonna be so convincing that they can't really not give it to him. Cause, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. You got something, Dwayne?
Oh yeah, real quick before you go, Ricky. I was gonna say, Devin Haney, he gotta have in his contract a rematch clause that they fight back in the States, because if they do rob him of it, you got to bring it back to the States where you can get a fair judge on the fight. Because I do believe they're going to try to rob him in the fight, but like I said, I believe Devin Haney is going to beat him so convincingly that they're gonna have no choice but to give it to him, or the fans gonna see that he was robbed in the fight.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
If
I
if
feel
I
like
had to call it, go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say it's gonna be like it's physically you can tell that Haney's winning the fight. I feel like he just gonna have his eyes swollen, He just gonna look in there like he getting his ass whooped. So they ain't gonna have no choice but to give it to Dev or we gonna riot. But go ahead, God.
Yeah, man. If I'm me calling this fight, bro, I just think Devin way too skilled at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Devin to box that dude. I don't want Devin to rumble with that dude, man. Box his socks off, bro. His feet too good. You know what I'm saying? If we being honest in the second half of that fight, bro, he could barely catch Tio once he got tired. Not Tio when he got tired, but Kambosos got tired in like the 8th and 9th round of that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So all Devin got to do is stay long, pause, use the jab, keep moving around, man, and pick that dude apart, man. While he's got gusto, man. We all know Tio fought he fought the wrong fight that night. Tio fought the wrong fight that night. Period. Point blank. Period. It's not like he couldn't beat. I honestly think he had the tools to beat Kambosos, but Kambosos, he was like he said, that boy, he works out. He came in ready at the beginning of the fight, and he basically he survived their game plan, which is try to get him out of there early. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I don't think the knockout is necessary. I think if Devin makes it a clear-cut win, there's nothing to talk about. He can come back and Kamboso him and can do it for a rematch in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? So, but if this does happen, y'all got to realize that Devin will be one of the youngest undisputed champions ever. He'd have fought like 5 world champions, champions or former world champions in a row at the age of 24.
Yep.
Devin doing big things.
That's the legacy.
Right? He's doing
No
big
doubt.
things. Right? He said, not sure if Dead. P. Good said, not sure if Dead or Kambosos have the leverage to have a rematch clause. It's the belts on the line, bro. So it doesn't matter. Somebody gonna come to it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come to it. It just makes sense to make it makes financial sense to do that fight twice. Hell, to be honest with you, any big fight right now makes financial sense to do a run back. Right? T said, I was so convinced Tio would kill Cambo because Cambo can't box, but look what happened. I told y'all, man. Look, Cambo, he's not special, but what he does very well. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all he is crazy selective. He has crazy shot selection, right? But he's also very ring aware, bro. He knows where to be and when to be there. He knows where to hit you at and when, bro. Like, that's what I said. Yeah, I changed my pick to Tio because I thought the talent would override the work ethic, but it didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I got Devin in a wash. You know what I'm saying? Probably like 11-1, 10-2, something like that, bro. Devin just too technically sound. You know what I'm saying? And I think Devin been getting ready for this fight since he fought JoJo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with Devin, man. All right, man. Last but not least, Rolly Gate. What happened? What happened? Do I have to talk about this?
Yeah,
Wasn't it your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here that told y'all nothing was gonna come of this?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I tell y'all that somebody had to have the power to set Rolly up? And who got control of the bitches in Las Vegas?
Floyd Mayweather.
Girl collection. You think Rolly out pulling females like that?
Hell no.
He gotta
Rolly's
be
a fuck.
getting
He seem like
straggler.
a
He getting that straggler booty from somewhere, bro.
Rolly seemed like a weird goofball, like a cornball. Not just his voice, but his energy is just like he one of them dudes that he got relative clout and he just started getting bitches. Like he ain't been getting bitches his whole life.
What happened? Anyone?
I don't even know.
I don't know what I be talking about, right? Ain't this what you see other people say about me in other people chats?
I could see it from both sides or whatever. I mean, it could have been nothing. It was just a whole setup or whatever. But I don't want to like seem like the female was just lying, because if something did happen, like they said, it wasn't enough evidence for them to charge him with anything. It was basically her word over his word. There wasn't enough evidence because of basically what she said was he pulled up to her job, picked her up from work, and he pulled his stuff out. So I'm like, okay, yeah. I mean, if that did happen, is your word over his word. So I'm not saying that he didn't do it, and I can't say that he did do it. We
I
wasn't
ain't gonna
there.
lie to you, guys. I feel like he just looked like the type of dude to do some weirdo stuff like that. Like, can't look, look, hey, look,
Yeah,
okay,
I could see him
let me
doing
touch your
something like that.
tits.
You see,
Like you just,
but
you
this is
just,
the problem, though, young guy. If it was, why you just hearing about it before the biggest fight of his career?
oh yeah, no
Right.
doubt, no doubt.
But you know what my biggest issue was with the whole thing was? My biggest issue with the whole thing was what happened to the other females? Why we only hearing about this one female? There was a whole bunch of other females that came out about it, but we never heard
Yeah,
nothing
it
about the other
was.
females.
Yeah,
That was
it
my
was a
whole
whole
issue.
bunch.
What happened to the other females?
This shit is funny as hell, bro. Like Floyd ain't shit, bro. I'm telling y'all right now. Floyd ain't shit. I'm being honest with y'all. Floyd ain't shit. As a fighter, yeah. TBE, yes. But as a person, Floyd ain't shit, bro.
Yeah,
You
Floyd
have
a bitch ass nigga outside the ring. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He's a depressed piece of shit.
with the power of the media that this man has. This is what I'm saying, right? Even if it was true, Floyd fought a fight before he went to jail. He was able to pull enough strings to get a fight before he did 60 days.
Yep.
Rolly got accused of some shit. We all I can say is as the public, because we don't know what go on in that man's house. You see what I'm saying? But as the boxing public, we ain't never heard shit like this from Rolly, bro. And the fight get canceled. He hadn't got charged or nothing. It just came out a story, blah blah blah, and the fight get canceled. Why would Floyd do that if he already did? Because they had already did a press conference, meaning they already put money behind it, right? They was already promoting the fight, correct?
Yep.
Floyd did this shit. Floyd did that shit, bro. Floyd did it. I'm getting sick of y'all, man. Give me my credit, bro. Give me my credit, bro. I told y'all that was some bullshit, bro. He said, let's be honest about the situation. It wasn't something that could have stopped Tank versus Rolly. They stopped it for some other reason. Thank you. L Flower said, not sure why. Floyd, he did that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, look, bro. Let's see what Rolly gonna do, man. I think Rolly's been pretty outspoken about that is some shit in the coffee. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how he proceeds. If I was him, I'd get away from Floyd as soon as possible. But hell, who else gonna give Rolly a fucking fight, bro?
Anytime when he get in a real fight, he gonna get his ass whooped. So,
but he said something about he don't know if he's gonna fight again.
I don't
He's
care.
like,
I don't care for Rolly
yeah, I mean,
anyway. You know what I'm saying?
it
But
don't matter to me. I mean, it doesn't matter to me either way. But he said he didn't know if he was going to fight again or whatever. I know he had said something about he still wanted the Tank fight or whatever, but he said
he
he
been
didn't know
asking
if he
for
was
it.
going to fight again.
Yep, he been asking for it, right? So I mean, I don't care for him one way or the other as a boxer. You know what I'm saying? But it's some shit in the coffee. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit in the coffee for this to happen, bro. And the only people who had the power and knowledge of that man and how he moved like this to pull some shit off and allow it to get out to the media is Floyd Mayweather. It's Leonard Ellaby, bro. For some reason, they didn't want him and Floyd. They didn't want him and Tank to see each other. For some reason, they didn't want him and Tank to see each other.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think is that they thought he would beat Tank. I don't think that. I just think they thought he wasn't feasible at the time, or he didn't say it and did some shit. You know what I'm saying? This put more credence to me with the Gary Russell situation.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? This proved to be more that it ain't Gary Russell doing bad business, bro. They doing bad business with Gary Russell. They doing them bogus, bro.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's evident if Floyd don't want you to get the big fights, you're not gonna get no big fight.
That's evident.
Hey man, y'all got anything else before we swing out? That's my time. Our hour is up already.
Nah, man.
No, nothing.
Oh, I did catch you
Oh.
last night, man. Y'all was over there hitting it
Bro,
real deep last night, man.
I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. That's a different thing for me because y'all know I address people directly. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what. You not gonna sit up there and just say what you want to say because you in the chat, bro. You got something to say, come say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they sitting up there. I don't know if y'all watch LaPete Let's Talk on King Talk on Tuesdays, man. But they was talking about the subject matter was like, man up. Why you tell everybody, you tell young men to man up, and everybody else on the panel was like, yeah, I heard man up when I was little, but I don't teach my sons that. I tell them do the right thing. You see what I'm saying? Because it's all dependent who it comes from. You know what I'm saying? And while my stepfather, bro, he used to say that shit, bro. And I didn't get into the details, but I get into detail with y'all because y'all my people, right? But I didn't get to the details. But my stepfather used to say some shit like that after he done told you to do something. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't did it exactly how he asked you to do it. You need to man up and get this right. It wasn't no man up. I did it exactly how you asked me to do it, whether it was shoveling snow, doing you know what I'm saying, cleaning, washing the car, doing the laundry, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We had to do everything a specific way, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what they don't understand, and then the brother, Mr. Rawls, and he cool. He was just asking a legit question. He was taking. I know he was trying to make a point for the stepfather, saying that maybe he's trying to get you to be something, more than what you are. It's like he wasn't doing that, but the thing was he wasn't doing that because, and I said it that way because this the problem with most people. Let me just slow this down, right? Most people take tough stuff too close to the vest, period. You know what I'm saying? And they try to make the way they see it apply to you when that wasn't my life. Now, the one brother, now I put this in the comments over there today, right? He was talking about Ricky wasn't getting the point of what he was trying to say with the stepfather. I was like, it's not the point. I don't disagree with what stepfathers take on because you taking on somebody else's responsibilities. I think it's commendable for do that. I got stepkids. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I know what that's like. I know you working for one day when a kid gonna tell you ain't my daddy. You see what I'm saying? That's just the truth of the matter. But I knew that getting into it, right? But I put in the comments, you know what? I can actually just share the screen. That way y'all can see exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. Hold on. And like, I don't know about these other people, bro. I'm a real person, bro. I'm totally transparent with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally transparent. And I'm not ashamed of what I went through or what I've been through because that's what makes me me. You see what I'm saying? So, where is it at? Where is it at? Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. But y'all like, I think like, and this is just me being honest, bro. Like, he has some really great topics, man. Just a good place to to share ideas and talk about perspectives. That's really what it's about. It's about different perspectives. Where is it at? Here it is. Let me get
to the sponsor.
Sorry, guys. Oh, let me pull the comments up. Where is it at?
Yeah, man. If y'all not subscribed over there, man, subscribe. Especially to all the brothers in the chat. Subscribe over there. They be real deep. I mean, the last week had me like I told Ricky, had me look in the mirror. I had to reevaluate myself because it was a whole lot of stuff that Mr. Lee was saying that really hit me the heart, and I had to reevaluate some stuff.
Yeah, man. It's like, it's just real talk. I try to keep it real. I don't know what everybody else be doing. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. Let me share it to y'all. Where's that? There it is. Catch up, YouTube. Can y'all see that? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we go. So this is the reason why I responded the way I did about my stepdad. Now, to say my stepdad didn't show me some things, but like I told y'all before, I learned a lot of things from him by not being what he was. You see what I'm saying? So here's what he said, Iceman X. He said, man, in that Ricky section where Shannon was trying to reach him, nobody cares about stepfathers. If it was his daddy, it would have been a different story. That's what he said. And basically that's what he was trying to get on me about my stepfather. And I disagreed with his point, and everybody else kind of went crazy about it, but that's neither here nor there. So Jay said being a stepfather, let me make that bigger. Y'all see that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where my what's the names go? Sorry guys. There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna read it. So okay, so it was like being a stepfather is one of the toughest jobs to be in. He was like, John Hall was like, facts. I wouldn't sign up to do it again. Derek Mason said, how do you tell another man his trauma is invalid? And that's basically what they were saying, is that it was like, yo, you should say, man, basically how they said, but you know what I'm saying? You should go check the video out. He said, this is why black folks at the bottom, we want to drag everyone down. We can't create communities like that, which is what we don't have. He said, Iceman X replying to him, he was like, if you're talking to me, I didn't say his trauma isn't valid. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a right to feel what he feels. I'm speaking from a stepfather standpoint. As I say, everybody takes stuff too close to the vest when you don't know another person's situation. Coming from a father and coming from a stepfather is two different things. People just take it different when it's not your father. I can, blah, blah, blah. But a bunch of rah. So let's get down. I said to him, I said, I don't discredit him for what he took on. I discredit him for the man he was. I'm a stepfather, so I understand where you're coming from. But like I said, y'all don't know what kind of man my stepfather was. I do, because I lived through it. What if I told you? Why don't show the whole comment?
I think you gotta.
Oh, there it is. So I said, but I do because I lived through it. What if I told you my stepfather raped my sister for years and I had to put hands on him to get him out the house? What if I told you he was a drug addict for many years that he was with us? Would that change your opinion in? Right? He was like, Ricky Williams, you make a good point. There and apologies, you happen to go through that. On my end, I was speaking in general. It's always in general, right? When somebody call you on your shit. You see what I'm saying? I was like, John Hall, it's all good, bro. Really, I just wanted to give context. People are quick to jump to a conclusion because of how they think it applies to them. I understand that, but everyone's story is different. Most don't want to hear your story, but that's where the details are. Peace to you, God, right? And of course, you know, people talk about you because they ain't got shit else better to do. That's just how it goes, right? Right? So the reason why I said that about my stepfather, bro, because exactly what I said. My stepfather had raped my sister for years and didn't know nobody, and didn't nobody know till my sister basically broke down and told my mom. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't about what he did or didn't do. I know what he did and didn't do, and a lot of shit it was a lot of shit he didn't do, right? But just like y'all, when I acknowledge to y'all, I'd be like, yo, my stepfather, the one who got me into boxing, right? The same boxing I learned to beat his ass to get him out my mama's house when he threatened her. See what I'm saying? Now, what's the lesson in this? What's the lesson in this, ladies and gentlemen? Look, everybody got a story, bro. Right, and that's why I try to stress context in everything I do, bro. Because if you don't have the details, you cannot make an informed decision. If you don't have the information on what's going on, you cannot make an informed decision. Right? And it's not about living with trauma. It's about accepting it and moving past it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they want to say, oh, you traumatized, da 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 da. Shit, we all traumatized. Right? We all traumatized. That's why I tell y'all on this show, the shit you sit at night and you look in the mirror and you cry to yourself that the shit you went through that don't nobody else know about. Ain't that what I tell y'all? But everybody, and this is what I hate about people, bro. I hate this shit about most people, bro, is that motherfuckers act like because you transparent, you know what I'm saying? And this is like the Errol Spence situation, because he was drinking and like the party. People try to play like that was never them, like they ain't never did that shit, right? You not getting caught, or you not crashing in nobody, and you making it home tipsy, bro. That's not the same as you not never doing it. You did it, but because nobody saw you, it's your little secret, right?
Right.
So that make you better than everybody else that just got caught. That one dude that got caught with a bag of weed, right?
Yeah, if we all do something that we're not proud of, that ain't really necessarily right. And I think when people start to, admit that in themselves, like, you don't got to tell nobody else, but you have more patience, you have more, understanding with somebody else. Like, you should never look at another man and just because you make a mistake, you talk down on them, or, you feel like try to act like you better than them because you doing something as well. You could still be doing something. Nobody knows.
And it's all about understanding, bro. That's why I don't try to judge nobody, bro. I get all the facts before I even form an opinion, bro. I want to understand. People never listen. They listen to judge, they listen to give you a pride, but they never listen to understand.
Exactly. I try not to judge nobody because I'm a police officer, and I tell people every day, if you just knew about my past, y'all be like, how are you at this position right now? It's a whole lot of stuff that people, my own brother, who is one of the closest guys to me when I was coming up, he was always around me. He looked up to me because I was his big brother. It's stuff that my brother don't know that I did. It's stuff that my wife don't know that I did. It's a whole lot of stuff, and people see me now, and they be like, oh, Dwayne always laughing and joking and this and that. But if you knew my past, you'd be like, Dwayne wasn't always like that. There's guys now that grew up with me, they were like, you a police officer? Man, do they know who they got on the force?
Exactly.
I was like, nah, I changed. So everybody come from a different background. Everybody go through stuff, but it's all about the person. Are you going to let your past dictate your future, or are you going to pick up and start over and start fresh and make something of yourself?
Yep, and
that's what I'm saying.
We learn from our mistakes. I was just gonna say I was talking to Barber today, and he's like, you learn most from your mistakes, and that's when most of the growth comes, when you're able to be in a spot where you don't know if you're gonna make it out all right. You're gonna have to use the tools that God gave you. Your intelligence, your resilience. You're gonna have to be put in a situation where it's a fight or flight, situation, and that's how you know what type of man you are. In those moments, you're gonna know if you're a coward, if you're a soldier. You're gonna know if you're honest, if you're a liar. In those moments where you're being truly tested, and I feel like every man has to be truly tested in order to know what type of man that they are, what type of man that they're gonna be. So I just think that, like, we give one another more love and, just more brotherhood. We got to look at each other and see each other as brothers. I know every one of us looks at each other and sees one of us as brothers, because not just because we sit on here and we talk, this boxing shit every day, but because the transparency that we share with one another, and, the energy that we give and the energy that we let off, the honesty that we have with one another. I feel like that's the most important thing. And that's why I could tell you right now, I trust Ricky more than I trust some people in my own life, just because of who he is and his character. It goes the same with a lot of the people that I've met, through this boxing talk, because I know what type of men and women they are by their actions and by the things that they do, rather than what they say. And I just think that's the most important thing that I've taken from all of this and talking to you guys, is that, a man is defined by his actions and how he treats others, and that's really just been something that I've expanded upon, these 21 years of my life. I don't know anything, I'm a youngin', like y'all say, and so this is a real important journey for me, even going into the Air Force, so I just think that, yeah, I'm glad, that I get to talk to you guys and get to be transparent and honest with all of you, and I think that's most important, that I've learned so much from you, Ricky, God, I learned so much from you, point blank, because of who you are and because of who you're not, you don't try to portray yourself as something that you're not. This is who you are. And that's why I sit here and I come back and I spend my time, on your platform and spend my time conversing with you because I got so much respect and love for you, man. It's just, and you just so real and so genuine, and not a lot of people are like that. So I just wanted to give you that.
I appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But the lesson in it, guys, is just like, I mean, hear a man out before you judge him. You know what I'm saying? Hear him out. You know what I'm saying? And anybody can make corrections, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to tell if they bullshit you or not. You'll see it in the actions. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it in the actions. Sometimes it may take a little longer than others, bro. But I mean, if you fucked up, you want somebody to be patient with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you sincerely love that person and you looking to make amends, right? That's just it, man. Like I said, and don't take stuff too close to the vest, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn to separate yourself from, I ain't gonna even say your morals, but in conversation, you got to learn to be able to step outside yourself and look at it different. You know what I'm saying? It makes it a lot easier to understand another person. My boy Cal in the building. What's up, bro? Congrats on the film, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Boxing Section TBS. He's got a documentary out. Go ahead and throw the man $10. Check him out. Support your own. Teach Clarence McClain. That's my guy. My guy over there on
Salute to
Instagram.
my brother Clarence McCrane.
He be grinding over there with the No Duck Zone podcast, and it's blowing up, man. Make sure y'all get on the train early, bro. This is year 2022. Mr. Fist, what's happening? Kyle, what's up, boy?
Fellas, what's going on, man? How y'all feel
What's
tonight,
going on,
man?
Kyle?
What's
Man, I'm
going
good,
on,
man.
Kyle? How you doing?
You and the family, bro. How y'all doing, man?
Man, everything good, man. I just celebrated 2 years of my YouTube channel yesterday, man.
Yeah. I see
You
you
know,
getting them clicks up, young sir.
listen, man. More important than the YouTube channel, man, is this documentary that I just put out. Uh, Man, if y'all niggas get a chance, man, drop $7, man, on the website. And man, it's an hour and 30 minutes of your time that'd be well worth it, man. You know, we trying to do documentaries and shit, not just YouTube channels, man. We trying to expand beyond YouTube.
Facts. Make sure you drop the link in, man. I thought I was gonna get that voiceover call, but I never did. So
You said a
fuck you.
who?
I thought I was gonna get that voiceover call, but I never did. So
What you mean voiceover call?
you said you wanted me to narrate one of your films. I ain't get the call.
Oh, that wasn't the one. Yeah, that wasn't the one. That wasn't the one. The one I'm working on right now is the one though.
Okay.
That's the one. It's called the B side. So basically, the B side is about the B side fighters in boxing. You know, the ones that's not supposed to win, the one that they put everything against. You know what I mean? So that you're gonna be a part of that one more than anything, because that one is going that I think that's gonna propel the boxing section past everything else, man. That documentary is gonna be so amazing because of the candidates, the people that I chose to talk to, and involved, man, and the stories that will be told, and the secrets that will be shared. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk to Johnny Rice about his fight with Coffee, Mike Coffee. We're gonna talk to Lonnie B about his situations of being the B-side fighter and not having full training camps and not being able to train correctly for certain fights. We're gonna try to get Mickey Bay on there. The cats out of DC. The one that arrived in Minnesota. Try to get him on there, man. My boy Greg Hackett is a part of it. And so basically, man, I'm just trying to get the B-side fighters to talk about how dirty the game is, how dirty the boxing game is. And so that's gonna be amazing. So I'm getting ready to start that probably February, March. Get ready to start recording and putting shit together for that. It's gonna be a day in the life type of thing with with the interviews. So basically, it's going to show the lifestyle of a B-side fighter. Having to go to work and make shit happen, but still try to be a fighter. It's gonna have like where Johnny Rice he just won, so he was able to quit his job. So we're gonna be able to talk to him about just quitting his job and being able to just work at boxing. So it means we got a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit going on with that documentary. I think it's gonna be absolutely amazing,
Me
and
too. Me too.
I'm looking forward to recording and putting it out. But I think, man, yeah, your voiceover for that shit gonna be fucking crazy though, man.
Hey,
When you talk about niggas getting up in the morning and shit, and working towards a goal and shit like that, dropping the king on them every now and again. Yeah, shit gonna be real, and
bro,
I'm excited for this shit,
I'll
man. I'm
be
be
I'll
honest
be
with you,
honored. I'll be honored to help be a part of your project, man. I'll be honored.
man. Absolutely, man. Yeah, this project was my first one. It was kind of like a trial run to see exactly like where I can get better at, and man, we was able to do some shit with this one,
Mhm.
and I'm very proud of it, man. I submitted it to a couple of film festivals, so hopefully we get picked up, and shit, man, go from there. But
Some
yeah,
good
man,
luck.
www.theboxingsession.com. I'll put the link in.
Please do, please do. Make sure y'all support the brother, man. The price of a cup of coffee nowadays, especially if it's Starbucks. Go ahead and support your own, man. Make sure y'all check it out. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we could have a talk about it day. You know what I'm saying? So we all check it out and then we talk about it. We could definitely make that happen. Mr. Fist, I see you in the building. Also, TD, my man Thomas hit me in the Cash App. I appreciate y'all. Hey, but that's our time, man. Y'all got anything before we swing out?
Oh yeah. I'll be at the top rank fight card for the Joe Smith Jr. versus that Kenneth Gefford guy, but I'll be seeing Abraham Nova, Omar
Mhm.
Rosario, and Troy Isley, right? So
Okay. What are you gonna get any footage of that? And if you are, where can they follow you at, bro?
you guys can go follow me at my YouTube channel, KRAT7435. I'll try to record each and every fight if I can. And just check me out, and I'll give you guys, the live fight updates, while I'm there at the
Awesome.
Training Zone Casino.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Hey, D Free, where can they find you at, bro?
Man, y'all can catch me at boxing matchups _ Dwayne Freeman, YouTube. I'm on Monday through Friday, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, y'all can always catch me here on the new Wildin' House Wednesdays. And I'm on boxing sessions. I'm at BFTV. Y'all can catch me just about anywhere. But my actual channel is boxing matchups _ Dwayne Freeman.
Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe. Cal, Cal already let y'all know where you can follow him at. And hey, y'all know what it is, man. It's Wildin' Out Wednesdays. We'll be back. I know it's a new year. We're back to the grind, man. Like I said, I need to get some stuff lined up, and we gonna get it popping, man. Wildin' Out Wednesdays, man. Hey,
Yep.
Teach, it's your birthday, bro. Hey, happy born day to you, my guy. You should have told me that from the get go. We could have put your Cash App up, see if we could get you some burgers or something, man.
Uh,
But hey, make sure y'all wish my boy Teach a happy born day, man. King
hey,
Asian
God,
man,
if I can,
building. Man, thanks so much, man. I appreciate your energy, man. Thank you so much, man. Uh, hey, enjoy your day, man. Make it a week, make a month of it. Shit, that's what everybody else doing, right? So, hey, man, thanks
hey,
so much.
God, if I can make an announcement,
Go ahead, bro.
uh, we got some new merch on the website. 80/20 lifestyle. We got some new varsity jackets going. So you know, um, just make sure y'all tap in with the website. We're doing big things, man. We're doing big things 2022.
Yep, that's
Um,
80/20 lifestyle. You could do a Google search for it. 80/20 lifestyle.
Keep
you can hit
what's
me
it
up
called?
for the link as well.
Yep,
Eighty
yep.
twenty lifestyle.
What's the name of the website one more time?
80/20 lifestyle.
For sure,
I
for
get, I
sure.
put the link in the chat. We a black owned fitness apparel brand. We just on the ground running. Let me copy this. I'm putting it in the chat,
Yep,
or
yep.
I'm putting it in the back chat.
I got you. I probably could have found. I got it saved. I don't know why. I just
There we go.
bro.
There we
Yeah,
go.
we got you. There you go, man. Make sure y'all check him out. He has some very nice apparel there. A father and son businessman doing it up, black owned, equality and service, man. Make sure y'all check them out. But hey, that's all I got, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? Wildin' Out Wednesdays, Taco Tuesday is dead, but you are at the loudest live stream when it comes to boxing, where the chat is where it's at. Yo, happy birthday, Teach. It's your boy Ricky. We out.
Peace, family.
Peace out.